in Newton, Surrey, approximately.
We are here at Newton Wave Pool. Well, it's the recreation center. Home of Khalsa Wrestling Club. Well, it's not the home either, but anyways, we're here with Sahil, aka Herb Dean, aka Sherman. You can call him whatever else you want to. Sahil, what are your thoughts in general?
About wrestling, I just like the sport.
Anyways,
Okay, thank you.
moving on to the important question. How's your preparation for the Pan American Championships in Mexico?
My preparation was very hard. I feel like a beast right now at the moment. I had good training partners, so my preparation is at the top of the game right now.
That's good to hear. You've just returned from the provincial team camp in Kamloops,
Yes.
and can you talk about that and tell us about the training, the kind of training that went on, and if there were some interesting things you learned, and if there were some really good clinicians there. Okay, go ahead.
Well, let me just start off by saying this. This was not a camp, this was a boot camp, right? We were tricked on the papers, right? It was very, very, very difficult, but it was very good for the body, very good for the mind. The camp itself was amazing. The clinicians there were, they're very helpful, they're outgoing. They helped out a lot of people with a lot of stuff, and they weren't as nice as you thought, but it was the good tough, it was the nice tough, The camp itself was, I can say, a good experience, very, very good experience. My skin took a lot of beating, my ribs took a lot of beating, my head took a lot of beating, but it was all good. It was good for me. It was a good experience.
Okay, so can you talk about the living conditions in this boot camp?
The living conditions, I gotta say, it was A grade, top notch. Making your own fires, taking a shower together with 8 other kids, it gets you ready for the real world.
Okay.
Okay, well, now that you guys are done with the goofing around, what are you can talk about your preparation so far? So you're going to the Pan American Championships, Cadet Championships, coming up next week. Actually, Tuesday you're gonna be leaving.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be wrestling 100 kilos. You were there last year. You were upset by we won't say what country upset you, but anyway.
Was it Brazil?
So how do you feel about going back the second time now? Now you're a little bit older. You had your first experience.
Oh, I feel way more confident. I think I'm ready to rock this time. Last year, it took me by surprise at the skill level, internationally wrestling and stuff. So this year, I trained a lot harder and prepared myself a little bit more, a little bit extra, and I think I'm ready to rock over there.
Okay, so what are you doing differently now to prepare for it than you did last year? Now that you've had the one experience going back this year.
Kind of like preparation, changing up my game plan a little bit. Last year is because I thought I could walk in there wrestling like a stereotypical heavyweight, but that's really not the case when you head international. So this year I tried changing up my game plan, incorporating some fast movements, not just just lock up and whatever, right? So I tried changing my game plan a lot.
Okay, cool. So what about your weight's all good?
Weight's all great. I
Okay.
think I got a beach party going on. I'm ready for Mexico.
Ready for the sands of Mexico?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how about this year? Tell us a little bit about this year. I know obviously you had last year you were going in as a national champion. This year you didn't win the nationals. Okay, provincial. You were the silver medal queen this year. So how does that now that you had a few disappointments, but you still managed to, you're going into the Pan Ams, how is that, what did you have to do to kind of brush off some of those disappointments?
Oh, well, I had a lot of support from a lot of people, I was sure I was depressed for a little bit, but they all came up to get your head back into it, the past is the past, right? And it's honestly, like if that happens to you, it's actually a good experience because it makes you work harder. It turns you into a beast because you want to go back in there. You just want to dominate the next time. So I think it was good. I guess you could say it was a good thing that happened. Made me train a lot harder to get me ready for this. So.
Okay, cool. All right, thank you.
Thank you.